It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Your 2018 St. Louis Cardinals.
Number 39, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Stepping in, number 68, and we are set for baseball here this evening. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First of 3 here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike 1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W. And that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. 1 ball, no strikes to count. One 0 count. Here it is. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. A runner at first with no outs here. Two balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corner.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, we'll see if the Todd father, Todd Frazier, can keep it going. He's the team leader in home runs, so he's having a nice year so far. It's always a good feeling when you can lead your team in a category like home runs. I'm sure he takes a lot of pride in that.
Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit up. Runner at first here, 1 man out. The high fastball is in there.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Now a throw over, back in standing. Conforto behind the ball and 2 strikes.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
That's inside. 2-0. Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. Three and 1 to the Mets left fielder.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
2 out here and a runner at second. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Fouled off.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Mets strand 1. It's the Mets nothing, Redbirds stepping up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Zach Wheeler gets the starting nod for the Mets. And please, Zach, what do you got?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Striding in, Matt Adams. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Number 53, Matt Adams.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Cespedes comes on now, and he has it 1 down. And now here's Mike Matheny's starting lineup for the Redbirds. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Nimmo is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting third, right fielder, Michael Lee.
At the plate, Michael Lee. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Coming to the plate now, number 3. And as you can see, he has been slumping offensively.
Number 3.
Wheeler's ready. First pitch on the way.
Nope.
And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. On the year, number 3 hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
And that one just missed outside. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The 3-2 pitch. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Stepping into the box, Nate Walker. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1.
And in the first inning, with this guy already looking a little shaky on the mound, I'd have to think you'd have to throw him a strike right here. He hasn't proven to me that he can even get within the zone yet.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Nimmo is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Cards are on the board first thanks to this solo blast. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0 St. Louis. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball that just misses inside. Here's a high pop-up. Number 3 has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned
Batting
defensively.
second.
And let's shine the light on Marcelo
Todd
Zuna. Another
Frazier.
one of those dynamic outfielders that you can't put in a box. Can he play center? Yes. Can he play right? Yes. Left? Yes. Go deep? Absolutely.
Here's Todd Frazier now. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Bader moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting 7, first baseman number 4, Wilmer Flores.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Wilmer Flores. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
That's
A ball and no strikes. Now here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Lee moves over. And the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. They're down 1-0. So stepping in, number 11.
Leading off for St.
Early
Louis.
season numbers look very
Second
good
baseman.
as he is up over
Number 11.
400 here to begin the campaign. Here's the pitch. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance, and it is troubled. It finds the gap for extra bases. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
Just classic confidence at the box right now. You put your head on the pillow at night, you know you're on time. You get up, get dressed, drive to the ballpark, you expect to catch a couple barrels.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. His career line against Wheeler. He's a .375 hitter. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
0-1 the count to Molina. Up around the face. Wheeler, a 6'4" right-hander who was selected in the first round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Swinging a soft liner and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
boy, D-Roll, that's a case right there. He hit it just like he throwed it. Soft. Not hit all that hard, but gets the runner in from third.
Yeah, but you know what? Tomorrow's newspapers are going to be wrapping fish, so who cares? I don't care if it's a bullet or off the fists. A knock's a knock, especially when it's got an RBI attached to it.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. He swings and grounds it to short. Step on the bag for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
After fielding this one cleanly, you see he tries to take it himself at second base, but they just can't turn the double play.
Coming to the plate now, number 39. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. First pitch on its way. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
And they will have him bunting with one away as he gets this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
First baseman, number 19, Matt Adams.
Digging in to try it again, Matt Adams, runner in scoring position with two gone. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Nimmo racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Mets nothing. So coming to the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
The pitcher, Zach Wheeler, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. From the stretch. Now a bunt attempt here. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Stepping in now, number 68. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A base hit in his first trip. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. d'Arnaud leads off second with one gone in the inning. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Ready now, Ahmed Rosario. He waits, now the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Missed with a slider.
The count is 2-1.
Here's the 2-1 home. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Michael Conforto would be next. 2 out here and a runner at second. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
The left fielder, number 30, Michael.
Stepping into the box, Michael Conforto. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. From the stretch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Swinging bunt out in front of the plate. On the first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets. They trail it here 2-0. Now to the plate, Marcell Ozuna. He flew out in his last at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
In there, strike 1. And that misses 1-1. Ozuna makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Popped him up. Under this is Flores, and Wilmer's got it for the first down. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. Striding into the box, Michael Lee. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. Three-two pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Digging in, number 3. He drew a walk his first time up. He's set, and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively, to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
Ball 2.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Lee, base runner at first with 1 out. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Throw won't get him.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, Nate Walker. As he'll take a look at ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here it comes, 1-0.
That's a ball.
Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Three and 0 now.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Into the box now, number 11, who could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
The way this guy at the plate gets down the line, contact is your friend in this situation. Tough to double him up. This middle infield has got to do their best to roll it as quick as possible.
The 0-1 on its way. Fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
again, another foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Bases are loaded with only one out. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Yadier Molina. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Now the 1-0. This one's down to third. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Ready for another chance? Yoenis Cespedes. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Lee giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball down near the shoe tops. There's a strike.
Down 21.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
The 2-2. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Todd Frazier.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th, and standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a breaking ball. Swinging a ground ball to third. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So he's aboard here on the 2-out single, but overall this is one of the weaker offensive ball clubs around, at least in terms of team batting average. And you can see the bad news right there. They rank dead last among the 15 National League teams in that category. At the plate, Wilmer Flores.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here comes the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. The 1-1 home. Popped him up. Molina waits on it, and that ends the inning. Mets leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball. The 2-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Under this is Flores, and Wilmer's got it for the first down.
Now batting, number 39.
The next to bat for St. Louis, number 39. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's Matt Adams now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. One and 1 to count. Here's Wheeler on 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They lead it 3-0. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Leading off for the Mets, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Now the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Leaf is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first down.
Catcher, Zach Wheeler.
So here's the Mets pitcher, Zach Wheeler. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. Walker scoops it up, and there are 2 away now.
The batter,
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up, and an easy ground ball as the result.
Into the box now, number 68.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Bader is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Quick work there as the Mets are down on 4 pitches. They trail it here 3-0. Ready for another shot now. Marcell Ozuna, Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago.
Ozuna.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Too high, and it's 3-0. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Ready once again, Michael Lee. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ozuna gets his lead at first, nobody out. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Count is 1-2 now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
A ball and 2 strikes from Zach Wheeler, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here now the 2-2. In the dirt here, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, as the lead for the Cardinals opens up now to 5-0.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound. And that is going to be all for Zach Wheeler. So he'll leave after working just 4 innings, and this was not the kind of start he was looking for, I'm quite sure. Rafael Montero will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Rafael Montero. Now batting.
Into the box, number 3. A ball and no strikes. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
I can't tell you how big a pitch that is right there to be called the ball. 2-0 as an offensive player. Man, it's almost 70% fastball. 1-1, he opens up the entire arsenal to get you out.
The short, hit hard. Oh, look at the sliding stop in time.
Now batting. Shortstop, Nate Walker.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nate Walker. Here comes the first pitch. Ripped down the line. And the Cards are going to wind up with extra bases again as they are on fire right now. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Man, I love this angle. Looking right down the line. You can see that he generates his power from his lower half, taking it down the line for a clean double. Great look there.
Stepping in now, number 11, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Two pitch is fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out.
The catcher, number 4.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. In terms of the head-to-head with Rafael Montero, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. Two balls and a strike to Molina. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
And the payoff pitch. This one's down to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. 5 innings complete. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Mets nothing. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
One-two pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Full count now. 3-2.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Now batting, Michael Conforto. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down, and this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
A ball and a strike. Missed with a slider. The 2-1. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Waiting his turn on deck, Yoenis Cespedes. 1 out, nobody on. Shoots this one over to first, and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. And a bouncing ball, foul. No hits to this point.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
The 0-1 pitch. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. Conforto, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. The 0-2 once more is taken for ball 1.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
And he holds off there as the count goes even to the Mets left fielder. It's 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
The 2-2. Popped him up. Adams is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Digging in once again, Brandon Nimmo. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. So it's a two-run shot to right center. Fourth home run here in the early going, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Well, we'll take a look at the pitch here, and you can see what they're trying to do. Tie him up inside. That pitch wasn't that bad, but credit to the man swinging the bat. He was able to turn on it and drive it out of here.
How about it?
Here's Todd Frazier now.
Todd Frazier.
As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A shot down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Hit hard but foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Again, he sends it out of play. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
And this is swung on and missed as the 30th pitch of this inning finally does the trick. The side is retired. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Mets 2. So digging in now, Harrison Bader. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Harrison Bader.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike. Way in front of a great slider that time. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base. And that's just what they did
Number
right there.
39.
Big strikeout. Keep that guy off the base path.
In now, number 39. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He bats here with a 3-run lead in inning number 6. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. The 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Matt Adams, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
The 1-2. Fouled away.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south, pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Again, a 1-2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Back here at Sportsman's Park. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Into the box, Wilmer Flores. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 1-0. He's taken strike 1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. High pop up. Adams over to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. A ball and a strike now. (5-2) our score as we play inning number 7. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. Just got a piece to the right side. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Lifted in the air out to right. Lee moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Austin Jackson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 16, Austin Jackson.
Up around the face. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. 2 out, nobody on. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one's down to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3, and the deficit remains 5-2. Seth Lugo gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Now in the box, Marcell Ozuna. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Marcell Ozuna.
Here comes the first pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The 0-1. Fouled off. Lugo is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty V. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations. Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Michael Lee will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Ozuna aboard here at first with nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting. Number
In
3.
now, number 3. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there. The 0-1 pitch. Next pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Runners on first with 1 down. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
He's set. Here it comes. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Here it comes, 1-0. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 2 out with the man at first. Two balls and a strike now.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
All even now, 2-2. Still even at 2-2. So a full count now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Cards leave 1. They're still out in front, 5-2. Bud Norris has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 26, Bud Norris.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, number 68. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
68.
First offering on its way. This is pulled into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Cardinals are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sliders in for a strike.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. 5-2 our score as we get a look inside the numbers. It's our starter comparison for the 2 gentlemen that took the hill to start the ball game. Settling in now, Michael Conforto. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First delivery to him on the way. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Norris, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He was taken in the 6th round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick. Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Another 0-2 home. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. They trail 5-2. Paul Sewell is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 51, Paul Sewell.
Now at the plate, number 11. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Second baseman, number 11.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Very weakly on the ground. But it's foul, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Now batting, number 4.
Riding in once again, Yadier Molina. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Cespedes is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Stepping in, Harrison Bader, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward the alley in left center. Conforto will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, and it remains 5-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Carlos Martinez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 18, Carlos Martinez. Now playing center field and batting in the ninth spot. Number 25.
Next for the Mets, Yoenis Cespedes. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3.
They look like they're up against it here. Down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Take sign must have been on there because that's right down the middle. Strike 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Two-0 count, and the pitch. And this is right past Molina and back to the screen. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And as a closer, a wild pitch is the last thing you want to do. His job was to finish this thing off, and he just made his job a lot more difficult. We'll see if he can get dialed in again here on the next pitch.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Here's Todd Frazier now. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. He's 3 for 15. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. First pitch on its way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
The 1-0 home. 1-1 the count now. Martinez A right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. This is his first year at the big league level. Cespedes at second. Nimmo on at first with nobody out. Fly ball out toward left center field. Fowler giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. But they'll catch a break as the runners are going to stay where they are here as there's no advance.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Now at the plate, Wilmer Flores. And their runners at the corners now. Here comes the first pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. The 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
Into the box now. Travis d'Arnaud popped him up. And this will land foul. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
And now this crowd, a bit over 30,000 strong, comes to their feet. And oh, pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness.
Man, this guy's going to get a nickname with the word wild in it if he keeps this up. That's his second wild pitch of the game, and this one cost him a run. Not sure if he got a cleat stuck out there or what, but this one wasn't anywhere near the zone.
Two and two to the Mets catcher.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The Mets down to their final strike. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as we are all tied at 5.
Yeah, Molina was calling for something down in the zone, but he didn't execute the pitch. Nothing for a catcher to do but to tell his guy to shake it and hope he sharpens up his command.
Jake Bruce will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 19, Jake Bruce.
The 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so one run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. Home half of the ninth is straight ahead, all even at 5 apiece. Robert Gesellman comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Robert Gesellman.
Dexter Fowler will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, strike one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2. Hit hard to the right. Foul.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Conforto sprinting after it. And he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Adams.
Here's Matt Adams now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. 1 out, nobody on. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. The 0-2 once more. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Misses for ball one.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get at the chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Cespedes is after it. He makes the catch, and we are headed to extra innings. Down in order go the Cardinals. This remains a 5-all ball game. So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 68. He'll be the one to lead it off here in the top of inning number 10.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. The next 3-2. Lifted in the air out to center field. On the move is Fowler. 1 down.
The batter, number 1,
Stepping up to the plate, Ahmed Rosario. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One and two now. Ready on 1 and 2. And a strikeout here yet again. It's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Into the box, Michael Conforto. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. The 1-1. There's a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed, strike 3. Mets go down 1-2-3. This ball game still tied 5-all. So striding forward now, Michael Lee. He got called out on strikes his last time through. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Up around the face. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 is a ball below the zone. The 3-1. Hard hit ball to short. Rowe beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
So here's the cleanup hitter, number 3. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 1-2. This is flared out towards second. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash. You got no wheels.
Stepping in now, Nate Walker, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 1-0, and they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Now the 2-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's the 2-2 pitch. He stays alive, still 2-2. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
In a double play situation, You kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
In now, number 11. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And the runner back. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. Yadier Molina would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And that's off his leg on the mound. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is in scoring position now with 2 away.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, high in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Drilled to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And the Cardinals are going to walk off a winner.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you could win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Carlos Martinez claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Mets, 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.